Hello folks, this is David Hurley of top5programs.com and elitedownlinebuilder.com talking to you on Monday the 18th of March 2019. I'm just about to run this week's $25 gift certificate prize draw for the active members of my team. But before I do that, there's one thing I want to talk to you about, and that's one of the big 8 changes that have been coming to SFI over the last few days. There's been a whole series of exciting announcements about improvements to the program on many different levels. But just one I want to talk to you about today, and that is the Opti Build rebooted. Opti Build is now much easier to use. And what is Opti Build? Opti Build is a way for you to select which members of your downline receive any referrals that you personally bring into SFI, either through your own promotional efforts or by buying on Tripleclicks, PSAs to go, or the S-Builder co-op. As those people come in, your personally referred affiliates, you can allocate them to specific people in your downline. And now the good news is that with this Opti Build system, which allows you to automatically allocate people, you don't have to be, there are hardly any qualifications at all. All you have to do is switch it on. You don't have to be a team leader, and the people who you're allocating new referrals to don't have to be team leaders or EAs or anything like that at all. You can allocate anybody you like in your downline. And to me, this is a big improvement because it gives you 100% control. In my case, I'm focusing on just a very few of my workers who have not yet been able to build up to team leader level. I want to help them grow their downlines. And once they can sustain team leader level on their own, I will then move on and help other people in my genealogy. I'm working on 2 fronts. One is to help a struggling PSA, and the other one is to help people lower down in my genealogy, so that as they're building, that's also helping their sponsor and their sponsor's sponsor, and ultimately me, depending on where the person I'm helping happens to be in the genealogy. So how do you do all that on SFI? When you log into SFI, what do you do to set up your Opti Build? So let me show you how to do that. When you log into your affiliate center, you can't see Opti Build anywhere here. So where do you go? The place to find Opti Build is with this little personal icon on the end, and come down to team building. And then if you scroll down here, you'll find the Opti Build Manager. So personal icon, team building, Opti Build Manager, give it a click, and it will bring you to the Opti Build Manager page. And this is now very easy to manage. You simply switch it on or off. There we go. I've switched it off. I'll switch it back on. And you can choose now, you can choose 4 levels of Opti Build activity. You can do 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100%. In other words, if you set it at 100%, you will not receive any of your referrals as PSAs in your first generation. They will all flow down to your selected people. But now we have this 75% option, which I'm choosing because I'd still like a few people that I refer to come into my first generation. But the rest, 3/4 of my referrals, will flow into my downline. And I have selected 3 people in my downline who I want to help. These are 3 people who are actively engaged with SFI, and yet they are not, and they are not yet at the level of team leader. So I want to help them build a solid downline. Once they can sustain the team leader level, bronze team leader or silver team leader, I will move on and help other people who are in a similar position to my 3 active affiliates here, and want some help. So this, I think, is the way to go. This is the way I'm going. Bring in a lot of referrals and send them to specific people who are actively engaged with SFI but aren't yet at an advanced level in their team rank, in their rank. So with that said, how do we add and remove people to our Opti Build Manager? On this Opti Build Manager page, we can simply remove the people who we have added. The place to add people to your Opti Build Manager is the genealogy. So you find genealogy on tools, team building, come down here, click genealogy, and you'll come to this page. Here I've set up the genealogy for today's prize draw, but there's a new tab which you can click right on the end called Opti Build. So when you've got your team list on your genealogy set up, click Opti Build and you'll find people who you can add and remove. It doesn't include CSAs. So Opti Build is designed to build your direct downline. And so you can add everybody in your downline. You can add or remove if they're already on. So that's the way to go with Opti Build. Okay, with that said, I would encourage everybody to opt into Opti Build once you have a team. If you don't have anybody in your downline yet, or only have 2 or 3 people, it might be better to continue building your PSAs first. But once you have somebody who's an active PSA, then it would be a good time to turn on Opti Build. So turn it on as soon as you can, as soon as you have an active PSA. And start helping that person or those 2 or 3 people to build a solid downline, because that will also add stability to your business and help you to grow your business. By helping other people, you will help yourself and you'll build a solid team, and then you'll be able to help those people help their people as well. So it's a nice positive chain that you can build up of people helping and supporting each other. Anyway, enough said about that. Here's another way I like to help and support my downline, and it's by running these weekly $25 Tripleclicks gift certificate prize draws. And this week, you need to have earned at least 150 Versa points, as we're in the 3rd week of March, though this is only the 2nd prize draw. You need to set your goals for the current month and to have logged in on or since the 15th of March. Now, last week, after I'd finished the video, I played around with these filters. When I cut out these 2, goals for the current month and login, we had about 40. I think we had 46 people who qualified for last month's or last week's prize draw. But when I removed these 2 metrics here, it jumped up to 400. 400 people had earned 100 Versa points or more, but had not logged in so recently, or many of them had not logged in so recently and had not set goals for the current month, which knocked about 350 people out of the competition. And yet it's so easy. All you have to do is log in. All you have to do is set your goals for the month and earn enough Versa points. That's an average of 50 a week, or it's about 50 a week, to qualify for the prize draws. So those are the things you need to be doing. Stay active in SFI, and you have a chance to win a $25 gift certificate. So let's see if we have a winner today. We need the Roll Me Dice app, and we'll roll the D50 die. Here we go. It's number 29. Number 29, I forgot to check the boxes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'll have to do it now. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29 is Mary Mutua. Let's just do that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29 is Mary Mutua. Hi, Mary Mutua. Congratulations to you. I think you have won before, so I guess you know the routine. There's one more step you need to take to claim the $25 Tripleclicks gift certificate from me, and that's to hop over to my blog, Top 5 Programs, and read one of the blog posts and post a comment in response to what I have written in the blog post. Now, this blog post here is quite a recent one I wrote, all about the new Opti Build system. And so if you read that and post a comment down here with your name, email, website, and click those 2 boxes, click the post comment button, I will check and approve and then send you your $25 Tripleclicks gift certificate. Okay, thank you for being an active member of my team, Mary, and everybody else who was in the competition. And remember, Opti Build is a great new program for us. Now it's been rebooted to build a solid downline in SFI. That's all from me, David Hurley of Top 5 Programs and Elite Downline Builder. Until the next time.